We have, let's see. We'll start off potentially pretty easy. Corey in New York State, thanks for waiting.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Pretty well. How are you?
All right, so pretty good. So as I understand it, I get to ask a question?
Sure. Or you can explain what you believe and why, or
I'll just ask a question. That's what that's how your moderator presented it to me.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just fire away. What would you consider as evidence that meets the criteria for the existence of God?
Which God?
Well, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Well, wait, who's asking the question, me or you?
Well, you asked a question, and I'm asking for clarification. So right now I'm asking a question. Is there a problem with that?
Yeah, am I the host now?
Okay, are you just going to sit there and be a douche? Because I can move on to other callers.
No, you don't want that. Hey,
if you ask me a question and I ask for clarification and you're unwilling to give it, then it seems to me you're not interested in an actual conversation.
No, I'll answer. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, then it doesn't matter to me either.
You can forfeit. You can forfeit. Go ahead.
Forfeit what?
You don't have to answer my question?
Yeah, if I don't answer your question, how exactly is that a forfeit?
Well, why don't you answer my question?
Does it in some way prove God? I will answer your question. Are you ready?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I want you to feel like you're really ready for this.
I'm ready.
I have no idea what would actually account as sufficient evidence for the existence.
Awesome. I'm so glad you said that. You know why? Because if you don't know what evidence is, you don't know what evidence is, you can't invalidate any claim.
Oh my God, you're so obnoxious. Can you let me finish?
Sure.
I have no idea what sort of evidence would be.
How can you invalidate a claim?
Okay, you're not going to let me fucking finish. I'm going to hang up on you. Will you let me? This is your last chance, I swear.
Go ahead. I'll do you a favor here.
I'll do you a favor, jackass. You're gone. I have no idea what would convince me that a God exists, partially because you didn't bother to define God or offer any explanation, and that would be required. But under a normative view of how people tend to use the term God, I have an understanding that I don't have the capacity to distinguish between an incredibly advanced technology and a God. Some technology that I don't understand that could potentially fool me. So I don't have the criteria by which I could say, this is most probably a God. And by the way, that's true for all the rest of you. So while you sit there all smugly thinking that you have the criteria by which you can judge a God, really what you're doing is arrogantly putting yourself in the position of a God. My answer is, I don't know what would convince me, but if there is a God, that God should know what would convince me and has not provided it, which means that God either doesn't exist or doesn't want me to know he exists. Either way, not my fucking problem. I don't know if you had anything to add, but you know.
Oh, you know, my gut answer would be, why don't we have the God erase and rewrite the evil history of Christianity and fix all that? That would be something only a God could do.
Except if it's been erased, how would you know?
Right. All these science fiction-y things going on now. And
hey, but I'm really happy
I'd have to know that it was.
I'm really happy that Corey thinks he got his checkmate atheist moment in.
Okay.
And instead, your call will probably be pulled out of this and used as an explanation of a douche move to try and make an utterly inane point.